In this video, I'm installing the freshly rebuilt 50-inch deck on this Cub Cadet zero turn. Look at that beauty. I just love the way that turned out. Here are the guards. I found that if you spin the front wheels around, it gives a little more room for the cardboard and for the deck to slip in there. And I like the cardboard so I can slide it without scratching up the wheel so much. What do you think about that Tigger shop cat? Hey, are you going to help? You're just going to wander off as soon as the work starts. The deck on this machine is so big that even with that much cardboard, we've still got two wheels over here on the concrete. So I'll just pick up from that end. We've got at least one helper that's not abandoning us. Hey buddy. What? You're no help. You just went and hid under the cardboard. Here, I'm going to show you what I got so far. Looks like we might be sticking out a little too far on this side, a little too far in on this side. Let's look under and see. When I drop this down, see it's gonna hit along here, so yeah, I need to come this way. And right here, you can see my bar, and I've got it held up with a bungee cord. There's not much pressure on this. If you ever have to use bungees with a lot of pressure, I suggest don't do it. Actually, don't do anything I do in my videos. Don't do anything I even talk about in my videos. I don't want you to end up burnt, bruised, and bleeding like me. But when there's very little stress on these, they're not that dangerous. But when there's a lot of stress on them, if one of them gives way, I know a guy that only had one eye because one of these gave way, and the thing caught him right in the freaking eye. So I'm gonna pull this back a little bit. And then I'm going to drop this down with one hand while I watch and see just how close we get. Yeah, I'm going to have to go all the way down with it. All the way down to bottom notch. Now these are ramped up this way and it's spring loaded this way. So it can just pop out of here and jump up on you. So I would not put fingers in there. I'm going to drop this because I want to hook it right there in the front. Which means it's got to roll back. That roll back, there we go. So dropped right in place. And now these are getting closer and closer to being lined up. Pull that and hook it like so that this can go right in that notch right there. See how it needs to go, and the whole thing needs to come back so that this hole right here can line up with this. Let's see if I can make this look easy. Okay. Oh, wait. Anti-seize. These are not stainless steel, and I don't know who the next guy is going to be that works on this, but I don't want them to have to struggle like I did before I rebuilt this to get this out of there. So, some anti-seize on there. Right around there, too. I'm going to go do the other side. It needs to come back a little bit more to line up for this to go in the hole. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get that belt. And I'm going to thread that belt up over here like it should be. Grab it with lady fingers and pull it. Let me get my foot over here. Hopefully I won't knock over the camera. Yeah. Look at all that. Okay. And there we go. I gotta double check and make sure that I didn't somehow knock it off of any of the other pulleys. The reason I've got these on my bungee cord is to make it really hard for me to not notice that I left the bungee cord on whatever I'm working on, and I'll remember to get it off of there. That's why I've had this bungee cord for years and years and never lost it. Let's see here. Yeah, look, I'm derailed right there on the tensioner pulley. It's a good thing I double checked. I like to include these kind of things in my videos because it seems like nothing ever truly goes according to book or according to plan. And in order to be able to work on things, you've got to know how to overcome these problems. Okay, I'm going to have to get something, pull this back and get the tension off of it. Okay, I've got some twine wrapped around a pry bar. I'm going to use the tire as a fulcrum, pull on this with one hand, and put that on the tensioner with the other hand. Let's see if that works. If not, I'll come up with something else. The deck is not secured yet and it's moving with me, so I may have to just go ahead and connect this. What I had to do was pull it across here, get it locked into the wheel. It's tied right here, and I'm holding with my foot while I work with both hands. Whole body weapon. And one more connection here. Let's see that. Oh, that was too easy. Sure that's in there? Yeah, it's in there. Wow, how easy was that? Very easy. I got my rubber band on here. It holds my belt until I'm done. I can cut that off. There we go. Double check all the pulleys again. Everything looks good. Let's get those guards on there. There are 3 bolts for each of these guards. And I went ahead and put just a little bit of blue Loctite on them. Just not the strongest Loctite. I just want them to stay on there. I don't want them to stay on there forever. I want somebody else to be able to take them off. But I don't want them to come off by themselves. So blue Loctite seems to work good for that. Now, I don't want these over tight, so let's just put this on 2. Went ahead and made these pretty too because they get stepped on a lot. People go in and out of the deck, and that's what they're there for, you know, it's to keep you from stepping on that pulley. Josie at the Josie channel was telling me the other day how he had left one of these guards off on a machine he was working on to make sure everything was working right. And then beyond making sure everything was working right, it got left off for a little bit more, and then one day he was getting off the machine. Something happened, he had to get off the machine. When he went to get back on, the pulley cut through a thick leather boot and cut him bad. Yeah, it was a hospital visit, so we do not leave these off. And he was reminding me of that, and I appreciate him reminding me of that. You know, we all get complacent after a while doing this stuff for 20, 30, 40 years. Start thinking you can get away with stuff you can't get away with. Y'all go check out Josie channel. He does a lot of small engine repair. He's got him a nice big tractor right now. So how do you like that? I got another video shows you how to put this fancy USB port thing here so you can keep your phone charged while you're going around listening to music, mowing, and it tells you the voltage. It's got 12.5 right now. Of course, it does power off the way I've got it hooked up when you turn the key off, so it doesn't run the battery down. I show how that's wired up and everything when I put it in. Another video, this switch right here goes to the headlight, so you can turn the headlight on and off. And of course, I moved it out front there so that it wouldn't be hitting the tractor more than it's hitting the grass. And a link to my zero-turn repair playlist should pop up too. It's got the usual suspects like changing filters and starters and all that kind of stuff. It's even got big Kubota diesel repairs. So remember, when stuff crops up, be a victor, not a victim. Oh, and for y'all that stayed at the end of the video, thank you so much. You are so awesome. I really appreciate you bumping up the average watch time by staying at the end. Thank you so much. I'll do a walk around after I do all the cleaning and detailing of this tractor before I put it up for sale. I'll do a good walk around, let you see it all done. And I will include cold starts and idling sounds and all that from the Kawasaki V-Twin. Show them your groundwork. Show them what you can do on the ground. Yeah, there you go. Show them your groundwork. Is that how you do it? Fight your way up from the ground. There you go.
Do not attempt anything you see or hear in this video. Serious injury or death may occur. Saneauto and/or Cub Cadet cannot guarantee against improper use or unauthorized modifications of this information. Saneauto and/or Cub Cadet assumes no liability for property damage or injury incurred as a result of any of the information contained in this video. Use this information at your own risk. Saneauto recommends safe practices when working on vehicles and/or with tools seen or implied in this video. No information contained in this video shall create any express or implied warranty or guarantee of any particular result. Any injury, damage, or loss that may result from improper use of these tools, equipment, or from the information contained in this video is the sole responsibility of the user, not Saneauto or Cub Cadet. In layman's terms, please don't do anything you see me do in my videos. You end up unreasonably just like me.